right, Catherine, if you could get anything out of this conversation, what would it be?
What's it going to take for me to have more participants in my online classes and live classes?
Oh, interesting. This is like being psychic. Entities, walk-ins, and original occupants. Now, what's also interesting for you guys watching this is that Catherine is also a Talk to the Entities facilitator. What's interesting about, so in Foundation, we start talking about entities. There's a whole cool section in here, and then we go further in the beginning class. But once you've said yes to your abilities with entities, unless you walk through the world working with them and recognizing that you're creating with them, you're always kind of having a hard time. So, Catherine. So I guess I'm just curious, like, have you played with, are you playing with the entities could you play with entity stuff more?
I could definitely play with it more. And
I find this question.
I find it interesting because I did the Talk to the Entities business hours that you just did. And I like showed up for half of them. And then the other half, things would come up and but anyway, so what was that?
So yeah. Obviously nothing in Access is an answer. And you know that, I mean, you're a facilitator. Yeah. I've just been really curious about the conversations that really expose what we are, that we think is something we do or something we can do. Like the truth about spirit awareness is like you are spirit aware. So if you don't function in the world as a spirit worker, then you're always missing a huge piece of what you are. So I just am curious because a lot of my classes have grown lately from actually asking the entities to contribute paying bodies with money, entity classes in particular, but also like, hey, you guys know people that like, if you want to be facilitated, bring the people.
Yeah. That really and when you just said walking through the world as a spirit worker, I get that I'm not really choosing that. Yeah. Like totally, like I could be choosing that way more. So
cool. So I wonder what that would change. And,
yeah.
It's like walking through the world as money as opposed to broke, or, it's like these are things that we are, that we just don't choose. So it's like, what would it take to really function as that more?
It's actually really funny because I just realized I had the point of view that I needed to sit down and do this thing to actually engage with them, rather than engaging with them while I'm really going about everything. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.